sweetest thing. Yeah. I live on the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few.
Go, we got some undisputed champions out here. We got Chad, who is the heavyweight champion, defeated last week against Dante Wilder by decision. So now he's got to protect his belt. So there's going to be some newcomers coming in. And we got Jack Dempsey. Yeah, it's going to be good too. Rocky Marciano. It's going to be a good night. Here we go. Go, woman fight right now. I'm Natasha Jonas against the Irish Katie Taylor. Let's go. I'm in the white.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham.
Come on now.
Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Woo.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" tall with a reach of 66.1 inches. And she'll be facing
Taylor. She's that very powerful hitter.
GB. She weighed in at 135
Let's see what Jonas has.
pounds.
He's been training all month with us.
She's got a reach of 65 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight.
Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland. Miss GB, Natasha Jonas. She fights out of Liverpool, England, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
The color of the gloves, golden. Golden punch coming her way.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bray, Ireland. She became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go.
Hold your composure. Hold your composure.
Here we go. Round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? Nice job by her to block that jab. Can't score with that hook again. There's a counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. Punch, counter punch. The first fight between Jonas and Taylor was fantastic. Plenty of action, with Taylor just barely securing a victory.
I watched these two girls fight in the 2012 Olympics. The crowd was ridiculous. The noise was ridiculous. Of all the boxing,
I notice she keeps going low to me. I'm gonna stop that right now.
Best atmosphere. This was the fight that everybody wanted to be at.
Tough to be
Let's
a
go.
judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And that hook misses. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie
Nice round,
Taylor.
nice round. Here we go.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Wicked round. I like what I'm seeing. You did
Round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about the round.
Lord, you know, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round.
Lord, you know, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
Stay back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box her.
The defense on the end of it.
On to the second round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. So much firepower here. Hook misses.
Ah, right down the middle. Let's watch this replay. Come on. Nice. Shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Saved by the bell.
Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That shot hurt Natasha Jonas. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Caution is being thrown to the wind. These two were made for each other. Does well to block that left jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's
We busted up Taylor's face. Katie's going down, Taylor.
On the fighter, get out there and get the job done. Just get your shots off. Just don't give her anything. It's only one.
I mean, already, that right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just
All the way through camp, get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You're starting to make mistakes.
Thank you again for watching. I appreciate that. Much love.
Get focused. Get your mark.
Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect. This is a high-octane battle. The perfect counter lands. Despite what they hold that thought, Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs.
A great fight, women's fight.
Dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
We're going for her face. Here we go.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Get out there and win this next round.
fine. Don't give her no free shots. Keep smart.
Switch on. Get this boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
You'd like to see more jabs. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Misses with that uppercut. Nice counter. The uppercut does not score. Holding nothing back here in the round. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Ow! Here it goes.
Taylor in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Nice round. Good round. I like
I
that.
need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
This is the beginning of round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? And it appears the onslaught. Did you see that? The greatest female perhaps of all time. The pound-for-pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've got to see that again.
Come in like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Midway through the round, and it looks like she has the advantage.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won. Hold her right there. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I'm toying with her. I'm toying with her.
We don't care. Get out there and win this next round.
That right hand's beautiful.
Here comes round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy
Need
knockdown.
2 points on the
How
scorecard.
are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Katie Taylor took a big shot. It has to go down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took her.
The gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Bad fight right here. Some competition. Like this, any given shot, my career could be ended right here. So it's unpredictable. Box is unpredictable.
Katie Taylor hurt. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
There's the bell to start round 8. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? And down goes Katie Taylor. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Get up a little bit. Come on, get up. I'm ready.
10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
On by 4 on the scorecards. Not bad. First round, Katie was winning. Yeah, not bad.
You are the sweetest thing.
Got a good fight coming up.
Okay, I'm already missing the study group for my logic class.
Main event, Chad Martin protecting his title. He's got to protect it. So I don't know who's going to be fighting him. So. Josh Martin's ready to fight. Actually, Josh Martin's going to be fighting the Nightmare right here. This guy's tough. He's from Switzerland. Switzerland? He's a Viking. It's going to be crazy. No, wait a minute. Somebody's going to be challenging him. Not going to be good. Two big guys.
feel up, is she in feeler?
A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Shannon Briggs, 6'4" tall with a reach of 80 inches. Up against them, Robert Helenius. They call him the Nordic Nightmare for a reason. Look at these measurements. 6'6.5" tall with a reach of 79 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking.
Shannon Briggs, known for his formidable punching power and aggression.
From Brooklyn, New York, he's very powerhouse, so we got to watch out for him. Gonna be two Martins fighting. Coming up, protecting the heavyweight title.
Here comes Robert Helenius, born in Sweden, currently lives in Finland. Either way, he is indeed a Nordic nightmare.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for
We go.
8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, the heavyweight champion of the world, Shannon the Cannon Briggs. Fighting out of the blue corner, from
Oh, for this guy.
Islands in
He's tough.
Finland, a European heavyweight champion known as the Nordic Nightmare, introducing Robert Helenius.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. One punch could change anything when these
Or not,
two step
both
in the
these
ring.
fighters right here are 6'7". Gotta watch out for this powerhouse, this Viking guy.
Nice job blocking the left hook. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their
Viking guy would be a
Think
threat
about
against
what they
Chad
do.
in the belt.
Want to cool you down, want to ice you back, want to give you instructions in your head, and want to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good straight to the body. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is have he punched himself out. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I love that. That jab's slick. I don't want...
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Get your mind back on...
Set him up and he'll take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out.
The gaps will appear. Just keep them on the other end of that jab.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to switch back on. Get...
Working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Good work.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
That's his round. Don't worry.
Good work. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused.
There's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Good right uppercut. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body...
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to focus.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
His stamina is off the charts. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Misses with the jab. A perfect counter shot. The perfect counter lands. despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good man.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
3 shots. Be slow. Just keep them on the other end of that jab. And
Okay, now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Back at it in round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The stamina is off the charts. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a scoring blow. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And Shannon Briggs took that one hard. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just
okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Punch, counter punch. They can't get out of the way, that's straight. The only fear you have... Did you see that? And Shannon Briggs just got rocked. Down goes Briggs. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, but look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
straight right just misses. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
What do you guys think about this fight? This is unpredictable.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. You're starting.
Great round. Just the same again.
Next up is Osborne.
Okay, focus.
Trying to go for the title.
Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Don't worry about that round.
Don't worry on already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to go back out there. I need you to.
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to switch.
Getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
You got complacent.
Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. And down goes Hellenius. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Contenders right here are going to be taking on Chad. He's going to protect his heavyweight belt. It's going to be a tough one.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He just misses with that jab. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. How about that time? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Hellenius in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Getting your time in already. That
Here, Johnny, how do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That is illegal. Every time he throws a punch, clearly that's not allowed. Oh boy, Hellenius is teetering and tottering. we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time, the referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. That combination was blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and
Together, listen, be smart.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship round. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Good defense with that left jab. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Oh, this might be the beginning of the end for Shannon Briggs. Down goes Briggs. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the guards took him out.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous? You know what? Smarts that is.
He'll be fighting Chad Martin.
They got it. At every
Let's
round
go.
in the fight, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.